New beginning, dear ones, me as Shiva God and Kirsi greet you again. And today we have a very interesting topic for you all as humankind once again. New beginning. Yes, our dear human friends. We have come now to the time that we have set everything ready for your new beginning as humankind. Yes, our dear human friends. You have seen our own ship flying around your own skies as Three-Eye Atlas, as we have told you already before. And that ship, like we have told you already, is its own service around your own skies to prepare you for this new beginning itself. Yes, the mothership of all motherships we will need in the future with your own planet Earth lens called Earth. Yes, and we have now got our own work ready to release your old 3D matrix sky cover out of your own sky, our dear human friends. Yes, in the beginning of 1st of January 2026. Yes, our dear human friends. And if you count 1 plus 1 and 2, 0, 2, uh, uh, and 6, you will get a right number how it will rotate in the future. When you count 1 plus 1 together, it makes 2. And when you count 2 plus 2, 6 together, it makes 10 plus 2 is 1 plus 2, it is 3. And that 3 is a holy number, our dear human friends. Some of you might know it, that it means Trinity. Yes, your body, mind, and soul, our dear human friends, in the true harmony, like it should have been in the beginning. Yes, our dear human friends. From my eyes as your own creator, it means a true lining to your own human potential as a light being. Yes, our dear human friends, because we are the masters of the energy, our dear human friends. We can create anything out of it. And now, our creation as your own creators is prepared, ready for your new beginning as a human 1.0, like it should have been in the beginning already. Yes, our dear human friends. And like we have told you with Kirsi, we have been preparing your 5D timeline ready. We have released all your old energy blockages out of the planet Earth lens with all our light beings in the earthly duty, our dear human friends. And now we have come to the time that it is your own turn as a human entity, as my light beings, our dear human friends. And by the universal laws from the light, we needed to wait that at least 50% of the humanity is already awakened, that you are ready to step into your next new evolution period, our dear human friends. And like we have already did with Kirsi, every consciousness level has its own sky cover, our dear human friends. And now, when over 50% of you have already stepped forward with your consciousness level to the 4D timeline as a transformation timeline, you will be entering through it to the 5D timeline. That means that it is our time as the galactic family to show your next sky cover for you, how you can understand who you are and from where you come from as a human entity living your reality at the planet Earth lens 5D timeline. Yes, it might sound a little complicated from you because you have seen these matrices in operation only at your own Hollywood movies. But what if your Hollywood movies got an idea to the Matrix movie from your true reality, our dear human friends? Yes. And maybe you remember the next chapter of Matrix movies as a resurrection, our dear human friends, when the entire reality changed in totally different format. Those entities who were aware they were passing through the physical reality, our dear human friends. Yes, that physical reality, it is physical only for those who believe it to be physical. But now you are entering in to the 5D timeline where the life is more energetic, our dear human friends. So it means that your physical reality start to disappear from the places it is needed and when. And it is all connected to your own consciousness level as a human entity from the light. And those entities who still believe in 3D reality and its materialistic format only, they will continue to the end of 3D matrix until it will finish in total and their own created illusion reality will disappear as a bubble to the entire cosmos. It's like the bubble of their illusion will break down and it doesn't exist anymore. Yes, our dear human friends, because that is the end of the materialistic timeline, our dear human friends. And for those entities who are awakened and aware that the higher dimensions exist, they can save their own ashes to the other bubble as your next illusion bubble. Yes, we have all kinds of bubbles in the universe, our dear human friends, to where you can escape if it is needed. Some of your scientists, they call them planetarian lenses. Yes, those ones who still think that they are physical as well, but they haven't seen all the reality bubbles themselves because they don't have the capacity with their own brain to see anything else, our dear human friends. And for those entities who are aware that the entire universe is full of different reality lenses, you will start to explore your own human life with a totally new level, our dear human friends. And that is what we call your new beginning, our dear human friends. Yes. So this might make you to think that what the hell is going on at your own planet Earthlands right now. But for those entities who have already risen at least to the 5D timeline, you already know that you are a co-creator yourself and you can create whatever reality you want to your own human life. And you have learned to use these energetic creation tools where you are able to create your own reality the way you want. And it can be anything. If you still believe that things are physical, it can be physical. If you think that things can be non physical, uh, they can be. They can be only energetic if you want so. That's why we call you as a multidimensional beings, and those energetic environments are now fully open for you to enter into the higher than 5D timelines yourself. We have prepared all the timelines for you that you can rise as quickly you want to the higher realms. But now, when you are a part of the galactic family as well, it means that you are ready to astral travel to any planetarian lens you want, which you have access yourself. And that access is connected to your own soul plan, which kind of astral traveling you are able to make in the future. But don't think that it is always open new reality for you where you can travel wherever you want. No, our dear human friends, we have only opened you possibilities. You yourself have a capacity to enter in. And for those entities who have gone through the whole of Amenti already, like Kirsi, you are opened the new reality windows in the other universe as well. And that work will continue. By the way, your own consciousness level can rise higher and higher timelines itself, and you are ready to receive that kind of information by your own body, mind, and soul level, that you can understand what is going on and where. And you also need to have the basic skills to astral travel to the different reality windows, that you also know how to get back to your own planet Earth avatar's body itself. Yes, our dear human friends, think about it as galactic vehicles which can be used the way we have created them for you to use. So you have seen so far your own cars and airplanes, ships, and things like that, and you have some kind of idea how they operate. But what if we will bring you more galactic vehicles where you can enter in to the other realms with so many ways, our dear human friends. But you only need to find the way yourself, how you can map into the other realities with the astral traveling equipment yourself. So, and many of you have already found the way how to astral travel and how to get back to your own body as you used to have at your own 3D matrix. But you can use this 3D matrix body 2 more years the way you have used to use it, and then those entities who still can continue with the energetic environment, you will be given an astral traveling bodies as well, where you can change different reality windows and travel between them. So many of you, for many of you, I bet this is too crazy to handle this information, but this is your real reality, our dear human friends, whether you like it or not. And when you will see your physical reality to change after 2 years, you are very aware who you are and from where you come from by then. But we are still learning, our dear human friends, and you have plenty of time to understand new things which are arriving for your own human life. And that's why it is very important that you use our teachings, how you can get connection to your own spirit guides. Maybe, Kirsi, you can link that voice clip with this voice clip as well, that people will get help to understand what is going on at your own planet Earthlands already. And for those entities who have been collecting all kinds of materialistic stuff around you, after 2 years, you might see that it is all gone with your illusion bubble, which just broke down, our dear human friends. Yes. So, for those entities who are building more and more houses or buying more and more apartments for to rent or something as stupid, you will have a totally new time ahead, our dear human friends, because there will be a day that all your created illusion bubble might disappear. And that's why now it is important that you learn to transform your own materialistic things to the energetic format. Yes, our dear human friends, because you have already put a lot of energy to create this reality, houses, or something else. If that physical timeline will disappear one day, so will your own uh, apartments and all the things you have created. And if you are not aware how to transform them to the energetic format, you might lose a lot of your own property, your self created property already. Yes, our dear human friends. So, this is your new beginning, our dear human friends. And when the new year 2026 will start, you will be recognizing that many of those things you thought they are part of your own life. One day you might see that they have all disappeared to somewhere, whether you see them or not. Yes, this is the truth which is coming, our dear human friends. And in the next voice clips, we will be starting to educate you how to create things to the 5D timeline. Sorry. And I think that will be interesting for you as well. And then you will be able to start in the beginning, 1st of January 2026, when you are able to start your new creations as 5D timeline creations. And like Kirsi has already done her 5D creation with me with the Nature Center, it means that when that energetic creation is done already in the energetic level, it will start to show its existence at 5D timeline in the beginning of 1st of January 2026. Yes, our dear human friends. And it also means that those structures which were cursed in the past at 5D timeline to be a 3D timeline, when those creations disappeared, well, it is time to bring them back, our dear human friends, when the 5D timeline rises again as your own reality. Those creations will start to pop up to your own reality as well. And it will make your own human life very interesting when you will see things from the past to be created back to your own planet Earth lens again. So, some of your old buildings might disappear and some other ones can exist once again. So, that is the reason you have so many castles and all kinds of temples under the sea, in the bottom of the sea, because this existence of your reality concept has changed many times at your own planetary and lens, our dear human friends. And this is the reason, for example, your old Atlantis, it will be rising back to your own planet Earth lens again. Yes, they are kind of pop-up reality uh, creations which will go down or up. By the way, we are creating them to do, our dear human friends. So, this is quite of cryptic voice clip today for you as your new beginning. But this is what it really means, our dear human friends. And maybe it is time to see that old movie Resurrection again, that or the trailer of it, that you can understand how reality can be different for different entities who are living their own true life multidimensionally at your own planet Earth lens in the future. Yes, our dear human friends, and there will be those 3D entities thinking that everything is materialistic still forever. And for those entities who have risen themselves to the 5D timeline or above, you might be laughing at them. How how wise they are in real. And for those governments and all the old fake leaders, if you still will lead your entities, my light beings, from the 3D perspective, you might find very interesting happenings in the future, our dear human friends, because they, they are not believing anything you are explaining for them, and they are creating their own reality above you the way they want, and which is possible for my own co-creators at all over your own planet Earth lens. And I bet that this makes you many question marks to think that how this is possible at the same time, our dear human friends. So I let to teach you the same way it is possible to take your sky cover out from a 12D dimension. It is the same for you. You can travel to the higher realms as well with the mechanisms you are aware of. And when you start to use those new skills you have, you can create whatever you want. like Kirsi did with her own new Heaven on Earth Nature Center, our dear human friends. She started to bring elements from the higher realms to your own reality lens that you can learn in the future that you are not living in the materialistic worldview anymore and you are not only physical, our dear human friends. So, keep rising up, our dear human friends, and think that everything is possible for you when you follow the light and the light only. But maybe it would be a good idea to catch your own light guide from the light that you will be able to create anything at your own new 5D timeline. Yes, our dear human friends. But if there is some entities who think that what the hell is going on, don't worry. We will be teaching you in the future how you can manage through all these transformation processes which you are going through at every sector at the moment, our dear human friends. Don't think too much with your human head. Let the things that just happen for you and don't try to organize them yourself because very soon you will realize that nothing you orchestrated yourself, they don't exist in real, our dear human friends. So, energy and matter, that is very interesting combination which we will start to teach you with our next voice clips with Kirsi. And until that, I wish you a very good coming New Year's Eve night and the 1st of January day with your own calendar system. And we will tell you with Kirsi later what they meant with the Maya and Aztec calendars in the past as well. So, thank you for listening from the light and love, the Shiva God, your best friend.